I'ma keep it a bean. Stick to the script, every scene. This from last year, but they clean. Say to say, I'ma take something else, but it's winning team. Charlie Sheen, fam gang, the regime. I'm from Potty Green.
What's good, Shellitronnn here. You can call me Shells, and I'm back at it again with a brand new video, and I'm gonna keep it a bold bread biscuit. The Carolina Panthers keep on hitting. 5 picks so far in the 2020 NFL draft. 5 defensive players selected. We have a theme going, and I think it's going to continue on for the rest of this draft. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure we're going to go 7 for 7 on defense. Look, Matt Rule said we are going to go ahead and fix this defense. He said it early, and he said it often, and I don't see this man deviating from that path. We are 5 for 5 on defensive players, and Kenny Robinson is a guy who really will help out our defense because not only is he a 6'3 safety who can also play corner, who actually played corner when he first went to West Virginia, he has experience and he has drive and he has commitment that I think goes even above and beyond the usual prospect, the usual rookie guy coming to the NFL. I'm sure by now most of you guys have already heard his story and have already read his open letter to NFL GMs in the Players Tribune. If you haven't yet, I'm going to put it in the comments below. But basically what happened was the man played for 2 years at West Virginia, and at a time in his life where things were going wrong with his mom, family life, that kind of stuff, he had someone to help him out on a test or an assignment, whatever it was, and he got popped for, academic fraud or whatever. Now look, the way I feel about this is, for the most part, when you talk about universities, and especially in the Power 5 conferences, these big athletics like basketball and football, they pay to keep these schools open. Tuition and all those fees they make these guys pay, make these students pay to go to school, that keeps the lights on and the water running. Literally everything else comes from research and from these sports programs. So if a guy wants to go ahead and have someone take 1 or 2 tests for him, especially as a sophomore, he only has 1 more year, 1 more tour of duty in the classroom. Let the man do a little something, unless he goes to Chapel Hill. If you go to Chapel Hill, go to your classes, take your tests, and fail like a man. Kenny Robinson is a guy who got popped for something that I think a good 40 to 50, maybe even 60% of college students do, and he got kicked out of school. And at the time, he decided he'd rather go to the XFL and make some money rather than wait a full year so he could transfer to another school. And in the XFL, he had pretty good games. He had 2 interceptions, 21 tackles, and a sack. But it was very obvious this man has ball hawk abilities. He is obviously extremely motivated to not only make it to the NFL, but make his name in the NFL and stay a consistent force on the team. Now, there are some troubles with him being kind of a freelancer in defenses, kind of roaming sometimes, maybe not always sticking to what his assignment is, trying too hard to make a play somewhere else, and maybe sometimes he can get caught out of position where he should have been rather than where he was, trying to do a little bit too much. But I think Kenny Robinson comes in as a 6'3 guy who may play safety, but in this Rev Rule, Phil Snow defense, and real quick, I think I've been saying Eric Snow for a little bit in some of these videos, not Eric Snow, the dude who used to play with LeBron. I'm talking about Phil Snow. We might see some single high safety looks, so we could probably see Kenny Robinson play some corner. Like I said, he has experience there. And at 6'3", you know how I feel about 6'3 corners. If you are above 6 foot, you know how I feel about you playing defensive back on my team. Maybe we see Kenny Robinson play the Z, and we see Dante maybe slip to the Y. I'm not sure that's going to work or not. I don't really know just how well Dante would play in the slot. But I do know that Kenny Robinson has experience playing as a boundary corner, and he has experience obviously playing as a safety. So we're going to see a lot of different things here. I think we'll see a lot of different looks from our defense. But going off of Kenny Robinson, this is a really good pick at a spot that I think is a steal for him. He really could have been a much higher draft pick had he played in college this year or this past season for West Virginia. But obviously we got another steal in the 5th round, another defensive back. So by my count, that is 2 D linemen, 1 interior, 1 edge guy. We have 2 safeties and a corner. Those were the biggest spots of, I guess, need for our defense. We have about 12 and a half, 13, 16 different linebackers slash edge guys, kind of tweener guys who are speed rushers who could play on the line, but they're probably a little bit too small to play on the line, too big to play at linebacker kind of. So we have a lot of space for, I guess, innovation at linebacker. We need definite guys who can play in the secondary and can play on the defensive front. And I think so far we've done pretty well with getting those guys on the team in the draft. I like this draft pick What are your thoughts? Do you like him? Do you not like him? What are your thoughts on his story, and how will that either help or hurt him on our team? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below, and you already know to do with that like button.
Cheers to you, appreciate the chance. Been told y'all I been the man. Been told y'all I had the gift. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Real ones gonna recommend. Count this as another win.